Picture this. You're finally stepping onto your cruise ship. The atrium sparkles, crew members are smiling, and the air smells faintly of fresh-baked cookies and sunscreen. It feels like perfection of floating paradise, where you've left all the stress of the real world. But here's the truth the cruise lines won't tell you. Behind the glossy marketing and endless buffets, there are secrets they'd rather keep hidden. Secrets about money, about how they subtly steer your choices, and about why certain things on board work the way they do. I've spent years sailing on nearly every major cruise line, from bargain-friendly short hops to ultra-luxury voyages. And today, I'm pulling back the curtain on 12 cruise secrets cruise lines don't want you to know. Stick around, because these aren't the same old power strip tips you've heard 100 times. These are the insider details seasoned cruisers whisper about but rarely share publicly. By the end of this video, you'll understand how the cruise industry really works, and you'll never look at a cruise ship the same way again. Let's get started. Cruise lines love to call gratuities optional, but really, they're built into the business model. Most cruise lines automatically add $14 to $20 per person per day to your bill. That means a couple on a 7-day cruise is paying over $200 just in service charges. Here's what they don't want you to know. Those tips don't go directly to your waiter or cabin steward. They're pooled, distributed, and sometimes even used to cover salaries. You can go to guest services and remove or reduce them, but if you do, remember that many crew members depend on those tips. The best strategy? Leave the automatic gratuities on, but also tip key crew members in cash. Slip your cabin steward $20 at the beginning of the cruise and watch how quickly your towels magically turn into swans. Cruise lines love to tempt you with last-minute upgrade offers. Would you like a balcony cabin for just $200 more? Here's the trick they don't tell you where the cabin is. Sometimes that upgrade puts you directly under the pool deck where chairs are dragged at 6 a.m. or above the nightclub where the bass doesn't stop until 2 a.m. What looks like an upgrade can actually ruin your sleep. The real secret: always check the deck plan before accepting any upgrade. A quiet inside cabin in the middle of the ship might be more comfortable than a noisy balcony cabin in the wrong spot. Yes, most food on a cruise ship is included, but have you noticed how small the dining room portions are? That's intentional. Cruise lines are nudging you towards specialty restaurants, where meals cost $30, $60 a person. Even the buffet, while endless, often repeats the same items daily. What they don't advertise are the secret included venues: a pizza counter open until 2 a.m., a hidden sandwich bar, or even free soft-serve ice cream. Veteran cruisers know to explore the ship on day one to find every included option. That way, you can skip the $50 steakhouse and still eat like royalty. Booking a snorkel trip or city tour through the cruise line can cost double what the same tour sells for on shore. Why? Because cruise lines take a huge cut. The catch is, if you book privately and your tour runs late, the ship won't wait for you. That's why some people stick with the ship's official excursions. It's like insurance. But if you're smart, you can still save. Book with top-rated local operators who guarantee they'll get you back in time. Or simply walk 10 minutes outside the port gates. Taxi drivers and local guides often offer the same tours for half the price. A drinks package can cost $60, $90 per person per day. That means you'd need to drink 6 to 8 cocktails daily just to break even. And guess what? They don't include bottled water, specialty coffee, or energy drinks unless you pay even more. Before you buy, do the math honestly. Are you really going to drink that much every day for a week? If not, skip it. Most cruise lines let you bring a bottle of wine or champagne on board. Some even allow 12 cans of soda. Pack smart and save hundreds. On day one, spa staff hand you flyers with special discounts. What they don't mention is that the starting prices are already inflated. A massage that costs $120 in your hometown might be listed as $220 on board even after the so-called discount. Here's the secret: spa treatments are cheapest on port days when most passengers are ashore. Or better yet, skip the treatments entirely and buy a thermal spa pass. It's usually $20, $40 per day and gives you access to saunas, steam rooms, and heated loungers all week long. Relaxation without the upsell. Cruise lines love advertising unlimited Wi-Fi, but in reality, you're sharing a satellite connection with thousands of passengers. Speeds are often throttled, and streaming services are blocked. Want the real trick? Download movies, shows, and music before your cruise. Use messaging apps in low data mode. And when you dock in port, head to a cafe with free Wi-Fi to catch up on emails. Paying $200 for painfully slow internet is one of the easiest ways to waste money on a cruise. Have you noticed how every hallway seems to funnel you into a jewelry shop, art auction, or duty-free sale? That's by design. Cruise lines make huge profits on board, not just from tickets. Art auctions, for example, are carefully staged to make you feel like you're getting a bargain. Duty-free items are often more expensive than at home. And those one-day-only sales, they happen multiple times a week. Remember, your ship is designed as a floating shopping mall. If you wouldn't buy it on land, don't let the ocean convince you otherwise. When your ship docks at the cruise line's private island, it feels like paradise. White sand, turquoise water, it's perfect. But here's the trick. Nearly everything costs extra. Want a clamshell shade? $40. Floating mats? $20. A cabana? Try $500. Even the water park can cost more. The real secret? The food is included, the beach is free, and the ocean is yours. Bring your own snorkel gear and skip the overpriced rentals. The cruise line is trying to turn a beach day into a cash machine, but you don't have to play along. Most passengers see the muster drill as an inconvenience, but to the crew, it's dead serious. By law, every passenger must know where to go in an emergency. Here's what cruise lines don't highlight. These drills are the only time you'll see the lifeboats lowered before a real emergency. If something ever goes wrong, and yes, accidents do happen, knowing your muster station could save your life. Pay attention, even if everyone around you is treating it like a joke. The casino isn't just for fun, it's data collection. The cruise line tracks every spin, every bet, and every dollar you spend. Why? To decide if you're worth giving free perks later. If you gamble enough, you may get offers for free drinks, priority boarding, or even discounted cruises. But remember, the house always wins. Those perks are funded by the money you lose at the tables. If you're not a gambler, enjoy the free lessons and entertainment instead without falling into the trap. You've probably seen ads for last-minute cruise deals. Here's the truth. Cruise lines carefully manage pricing months in advance. Best discounts usually appear during wave season, January through March, not a week before. Sailing. By the time those last-minute offers show up, the cheapest cabins are long gone, and you're left paying nearly full price for a less desirable room. If you want the real deal, either book early and lock in the cabin you want, or wait for the wave season promos. The so-called last-minute deal is mostly marketing hype. So now you know the 12 secrets cruise lines don't want you to know. From hidden fees to sneaky marketing, your ship isn't just a vacation, it's a carefully designed business. But with this knowledge, you're in control. Which secret surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you're planning a cruise soon, check out my next video where I reveal the top 10 cruise hacks seasoned travelers swear by. Trust me, once you cruise smart, you'll never cruise the old way again.